it's Lindsay, and today I'm bringing you my super late March book haul. Whoa. I swear I have a wrap-up and a TBR coming. Just life, guys. It's coming though. So in the month of March, I got 8 books that I'm going to be sharing with you today. Some of them I've actually already read, so I'll give you a little bit of my thoughts, but not too much because you'll see the rest of that in the wrap-up. I also have a huge gift card to a bookstore, so I'm going to be doing another haul soon, which I'm really excited about. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump right into the books that I got in the month of March. So one of the first books I got in the month of March was The Girl Who Drank the Moon by Kelly Barnhill. This is a middle grade that I had heard a lot about, and it does have the John Newbery medal. So, you know, awarded books, I always kind of want to read those just to see what the hype is about. But I was like, oh, this sounds cool. It's like about witches and prophecies and stuff, and it's like a fun, fantastical middle grade. But I never picked it up until I was on Twitter one day, and Laini Taylor, who is one of my favorite writers, she wrote Strange the Dreamer, she was talking about how much she loved this and she read it to her daughter, and I was like, okay, sold. So in this book we follow a little girl who lives in a secluded village, and every single year this village leaves a baby in the woods so that this evil witch can pick it up and take it as like payment for letting the people in the village survive. Well, this evil wicked witch actually turns out to be really good, and what she does is she takes these babies and she gives them to kind families, but in the meantime she feeds them starlight. Well, our main character accidentally gets fed moonlight instead of starlight, and because of that she turns into this extremely powerful and magical little girl. This all comes to a head on Luna's 13th birthday when the true power of the magic will emerge, and because of that there might be some dangerous consequences. It's been said that this is a magical, beautiful, fairy tale like coming of age story, and also there's like little dragons, and I love books about dragons. That's like the buzzword for me. If there's a book with dragons in it, I'm reading it. Yes, I've actually started this. I am exactly 100 pages in, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I have been in the biggest middle grade crave ever. I don't know what's going on with me. I just want everything middle grade right now. So the next book I picked up was Arusha and the End of Time by Roshani Chokshi. This is a Rick Riordan? I'm not actually sure. If you guys know how to pronounce it, let me know down in the comments. Rick Riordan Presents is a new publishing imprint that is taking unique and ethnic voices and letting them kind of write their own cultural mythologies into middle grades, which is so cool. This one follows Indian mythology. This book is about 12-year-old Arusha, who likes to bend the truth in order to fit in, until one day some students kind of catch her up in a lie, and because of that she tries to save face, but in the process awakens this demon whose sole task is to awaken the god of devastation or something, and because of that Arusha has to save her friends and her mother, and it just sounds like such a fun whirlwind adventure. The next book I picked up I'm quickly going to mention because I talk about this series a lot, but that is Before the Devil Breaks You by Liv Bray. The next book I picked up was a YA magical realism, and that is Wild Beauty by Anna Marie McLemore. This story follows a family who has been kind of cursed to live in these lush gardens with 2 rules. 1, they can never leave, and 2, they can never fall in love. But then a mysterious boy ends up in the gardens. He doesn't know who he is or how he got there, and obviously the women don't either, so it brings about this kind of like air of mystery. This book is supposed to be about life and love and family and hope, and it's written in really stunning prose. Actually, if you go to Barnes & Noble online, you can read the first 5 chapters for free, and I did that and I was stunned by how gorgeous the writing was. So I'm really excited to get into this. I know this is more of a slower burn. The plot isn't super, you know, fast-paced or anything, but sometimes I like nice, slow burning, character-driven books, so I'm really excited to dive into this one. Woohoo, you guys! I'm so excited to show you this next one. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? I finally got my physical copies of The Ember and the Ashes and A Torch Against the Night, and I'm so happy. So the series is my new obsession. If you didn't know, welcome to my channel. I have already read both of these books on audiobook, but I did not own an actual copy, so I'm so excited that I finally got them in, and the 3rd book comes out in like 2 months, and I am counting down the days. If you were not aware, The Ember and the Ashes follows a military-like Roman-inspired kingdom where our main character Laia has to go undercover and kind of sell herself into slavery in order to save her brother, and at the same time we follow Elias, who is part of the regime, and he's a soldier and he's not very happy with what he has to do as a soldier for the kingdom. They meet up, they clash, prophecies are going nuts over these two, and they just change the world and they change each other, and it's the most amazing YA that I read this year, maybe last year, maybe ever. I don't know, but please read these, okay? Can you tell I get so excited about these? I'm like out of breath. I'm like Also, if you don't follow the author Sabati here on Twitter or Instagram, you totally should because she's hilarious. She does like skits with vegetables. I can't explain it, just go follow her. I also got a nonfiction book this month, which is Women Who Run with Wolves by Clarissa Pinkola Estes. I don't know, I don't speak Spanish that well. This is a very hard book to try to sum up, but it's basically a mix of fairy tale stories and essays that are kind of put together in order to help women realize their beautiful, ferocious, feminine, instinctual nature. I don't know how to describe it. I think it's just a book of girl power and woman power and helping us not to forget, you know, who we are and what we can do. So I'm very excited to pick this one up. And the last book that I got in the month of March was Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. I'm pretty sure if you've been around booktube, you know what this is. This is the biggest YA shenanigans that has taken place in forever. This actually got the biggest YA publishing deal of all time. It's like 7 figures, so it's kind of a big deal, and they're turning it into a movie. This story takes place in a Nigerian-inspired fantasy world where magic has been lost, and there is a young girl who was part of this magi lineage, and she remembers when magic was taken away, and she remembers her mother getting killed, and now she is on a journey to bring magic back to the land and defeat the evil king. I have actually already read this, and you'll be able to hear more of my thoughts if you're interested in my wrap-up. Alrighty you guys, so that concludes my March wrap-up. Let me know in the comments below if you've read any of these, or if you're excited to read any of them. Or if you just want to gush about the Ember and the Ashes, you know, I'm totally open to that because I love that series. It's my whole life. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!